Alright, let's continue learning the basic concepts about Adobe Xd. Let's open the other file that we downloaded, social meetup. It might take a while here. And it's open. As I told you before, when we open a new document, by default the select tool is activated. We don't have a clear view of the design. Let's zoom into that specific area here. I'm going to grab our zoom tool, then just click and drag right here in order to zoom in here. That's good enough, we have a clear view. So let's just activate the select tool by using the shortcut V here. It's activated, awesome. We spend most of our time in XD using the select tool. It's a very important tool. It's not because of what it does, it basically does nothing, but it's because of what it leads to. In XD, every element has its own properties, and those properties are shown to us on the right hand side of the screen. Right now nothing is selected, so we don't have anything. We don't have any properties, but let's come here and click on here. Let me zoom in a little bit. As you can see, that group is selected because we have a blue decoration around it, and also on the right hand side of the screen, our properties inspector, we can see the properties of that selected element. Sometimes the elements that we select, for example right now here, have green decoration around them. That means that they are components. Other times they just have a blue decoration around them. So as you may have noticed, when I'm selecting different stuff here, the properties inspector start to change. And that's one of the greatest things about Adobe Xd. It shows us what we want whenever we want it. So whenever we select an element within our canvas, we just have access to properties of that particular element that we have selected, and that's awesome. Right now this group is selected, and let's say we want to select that text in order to edit it. So having the group selected, I'm going to double click on the text, and then that text is selected. On the right hand side, our properties inspector, we have the properties for a text here. In order to select an artboard, we can just click on their name here. New group, I just click on the name, and that artboard is selected right now. As we said before, artboards are our design surface and they are the user's screen. So in order to see the outcome of our design, we can use a feature here called desktop preview. It's located over there. I'm going to activate it, and now we have this preview window. It is showing the end result of our design. We are seeing the result of that specific artboard that we have selected. If I just come up here and select this one, we can see the end result of that particular artboard. In this UI kit, all of the artboards have the same size except from these three guys here. You can see that from the rest of the design. All are the same except from, oh, there are four, except from these four guys here. So they are a little bit taller. Does it mean the designer designed this project for two different devices? No, actually, if we select them, here I'm going to select live chat, you can see the screen size didn't change. It has the same size as the new group artboard, but this one is made scrollable. So on the preview window, if I scroll down, I can see the rest of the design. And also on our canvas, we can see a blue dashed line appeared on the live chat artboard, and that line would define the screen size of this artboard. So when we get a preview, whatever it is above this line is the results that we are going to see. And in order to see the rest of the design, we just have to scroll down, and now we can see the rest of the design. As you can see, that dashed line doesn't appear here on the preview window because it's the outcome. It's the screen your user is going to see. That line is just there to help you, the designer, with your design. So that was the very basic concepts about Adobe XD, the concepts you needed to know before starting to work with this program. Now, let's just create a new document for ourselves and start learning Adobe XD. Now that we know how to move around the canvas, select Artboards and get a preview from them, it's a good time to open up the resources that we have downloaded and explore them a little bit. Do it for yourself and make sure to comment below which one is your favorite. Maybe we'll talk about it later. Mine is Fresh Fruit. I love that resource. And make sure to subscribe to catch up with the course.